அல்ல சார். ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணிடலாமா சார்?
ஆரம்பிச்சிடலாம்.
குட் ஈவினிங் டியர் டோஸ்ட்மாஸ்டர்ஸ் அண்ட் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ். சொல்வேந்தர்களே, நண்பர்களே, மாலை வணக்கம். I am Toastmaster Vikram serving you as first sergeant at arms today. Welcome to Tamilootru, Chennai Solvendar Mundram. Be seated comfortably and enjoy 2 hours of joy. என் பெயர் விக்ரம் சதீஷ். நான் உங்கள் அறங்காவலர். தமிழூற்று செல்வந்தர் மன்றத்துக்கு நல்வரவு. வசதியாக அமர்ந்து மகிழுங்கள். Toastmasters is a non-profit international organization. The mission of the Toastmasters states that we provide supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. சொல்வேந்தர்கள் ஒரு லாப நோக்கமில்லாத பன்னாட்டு நிறுவனம். இம்மன்றத்தின் குறிக்கோள் ஆதரவளிக்கும் நேர்மறையான கல்வி அனுபவத்தை அளித்து அதன் மூலம் உறுப்பினர்கள் கருத்து பரிமாற்றம் மற்றும் ஆளுமை திறன்களை வளர்த்து கொண்டு தன்னம்பிக்கையையும் சுய முன்னேற்றத்தையும் மேம்படுத்தும் அதிகாரம் பெற வைப்பது. In order to have smooth meeting and undertake to abide by following conventions: switch off or mute your mobile phones and all other sound making devices. Of course, claps and laughters are allowed. Avoid speaking on politics, religion, or sex during the meeting. Do not disturb the meeting by moving, speaking, or creating other hindrance. If you want to say something, put your hands up. Keep your videos always on. Keep your audios off unless you are speaking. கூட்டம் தங்குதடையின்றி நடைபெற பின்வரும் மரபுகளை பின்பற்றுவோம். கைபேசிகளை பிற ஒலி எழுப்பும் கருவிகளையும் செயலறுப்போம் அல்லது ஊமையாக்குவோம். கைத்தட்டல்கள், சிரிப்பு இவற்றுக்கு அனுமதி உண்டு. கூட்டத்தில் அரசியல், இறையியல், பாலியல் பற்றி பேசுவதை தவிர்ப்போம். கூட்டம் முடிந்தபின் பேசலாம். இடம்பெயர்தல், பேசுதல் போன்ற தடைகளால் கூட்டத்துக்கு தொல்லை கொடுக்காதீர்கள். ஏதேனும் பேச விளைந்தால் கையை உயர்த்தவும். உங்கள் படச்சாரத்தை முழு நேரமும் திறந்து வையுங்கள். நீங்கள் பேசாத போது உங்கள் ஒலிவாங்கியை ஊமையாக்குங்கள். Now it is my pleasure duty to hand over the meeting to our presiding officer of the day. He is a master orator in Tamil and English and he has been club officer many times. He has participated in contest and has been a winner. He has been a mentor for many Toastmasters, India and abroad. He currently serves as a club vice president of this esteemed club. Friends, join with me with tremendous applause to welcome the one and only DTM Sampath Saurirajan sir.
குட் ஆஃப்டர்நூன். எல்லோருக்கும் மாலை வணக்கம். வந்திருப்பவர்களும் வரப்போகிறவர்களுக்கும் சேர்த்து மாலை வணக்கம். Today we have got a couple of guests whom we will try to immediately get introduced. I see Toastmaster Trilokesh. You can introduce yourself in 3 lines.
Okay. Hi guys, I am a CA student and a CAT aspirant. I am a hardcore introvert and just a person who is obsessed with studying. Thank you for this opportunity to introduce myself. Back to you, Toastmasters.
Which is your club?
Towering Speakers.
Thank you. Table topic master Abhinaya, can you introduce yourself in 3 lines?
Oh, hi, I am Abhinaya. I'm working as a biomedical engineer and I am coming from the club of Madras Toastmaster Club.
Thank you. Toastmaster Rahul.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul from Emerging Leaders Toastmasters Club. I am a third year student in VIT Vellore and it's my second time here and I'm happy to be here. Thank you.
Toastmaster Prisha.
Hi all, I'm Trisha from Emerging Leaders Toastmasters Club and this is my very first time to this club and I'm happy to take this timer role and I'm currently doing my internship in SAP.
Thank you. Evaluator TM Swami, it says. Can you get the introduced within 3 lines?
Thank you, President. Hello everyone, I'm Toastmaster Swaminathan working at Qualcomm Hyderabad. I'm part of 2 clubs in District 92, Tamil Toastmasters Club and Converse Toastmasters Club. Happy to be here with you all.
బాగున్నారా?
Vagan, sir.
Okay.
Actually, I'm from Pondicherry.
Okay. Why I said 3 lines in a very strong manner is one of the time stealers is the guest. Some of them introduce themselves very elaborately, 5 to 7 minutes like this. So our ending time is going off. Of course, we are also time stealers. I am not saying they are the only time stealers, because anybody comes to Toastmasters, he steals the time. But when you steal time, if that is for your good and for other people's good, then the purpose is served. Why do we come to Toastmasters? Of course, to speak. But the speak has got a very strong condition attached. Nowadays, terms and conditions in small letters. The condition is time management. You have to be within your time limits. So this is one thing we have to learn. And today, I am in the unenviable position of the moderator of a panel discussion where many people want to keep on talking, and I have to stop them, and I will make many enemies today. So that is part of the show. So, but in Toastmasters, the way we learn things is following a curriculum. Though it is not a very strict thing like a college or school curricula we have outside. It has got a lot of flexibility in terms of choice of things. It has got a lot of flexibility in terms of pacing it. You can do go on fast track or slow track or medium track. We can do any such thing. So there are people who said Toastmasters Jyoti Thomas last week, she said she has completed 10 paths in 3.5 years or so. I said, how do you find the time? She says full time, 24 hours, she is thinking, breathing Toastmasters. Keeps on preparing every day. There is some speech or some role keeps on going. Like this, I have taken it up like this. It is possible to do it. But even when you do like this, there is a way you imbibe things. You cannot put everything into one capsule and eat in one day, you become a very wise old man. But the point is, you have to take something. Tomorrow take something more. Day after tomorrow take something. You have to keep on unlearning and relearning in the process of learning. Then only your real knowledge will come with a strong component of your own thinking. I would like to quote one Sanskrit sloka without telling the sloka now. It says, a man learns 1/4 from his teachers, 1/4 from his peers, colleagues, 1/4 with the passage of time, and 1/4 by his own intellect. Whatever he learns, he analyzes, he thinks, and develops his own ideas. In Toastmasters, we do that by a famous triad, which was very famous long back: better listening, better thinking, better speaking. Now, a lot of people are speaking very well, listening, okay, medium here and there, but thinking how many people do, I doubt, because a lot of times we have too many distractions. We don't spend time on what we have learned. Last week we did a project. It happened like this. My evaluator said like this. My friend sent like this. My mentor gave his comments like this. What do I learn from this? We don't have time to take all these things in and put it in our own cooking with our own masalas of our own thinking to make the process complete. We come here to do that. Today, well, my project is also indirectly going to address this. Like pathways, how we are using it, how best we are using it, is there scope for it, what are the problems or pros and cons of pathways, what are the different opinions. So we try to make an expose. So my dear friends, my message today is better thinking. Don't avoid that. Without your own thinking, you don't get it. So at the end of the meeting, if I have time, I will tell you this Sanskrit sloka also. Okay. Now it is my present duty to introduce one person who is very happy today because he is enjoying his mother's cooking. Starting with onion sambar and dosa in the morning, he has been having a gala time. You can see it on his face, full of smile, broad smile. This man is what I will call a one-man army. Toastmaster Raja Balaji has taken it as his mission and vision to do something special for Tamilootru and bring it up. In fact, because of my health and other problems, I was feeling a little dull and low in few months. But seeing his enthusiasm and other things, I am also trying to do my best, and some of my colleagues are also trying to do our best, so that the one-man army is getting some helping hands to push this bandwagon of Tamizhootru Toastmasters. So every week, any VPE knows how difficult it is to plan a meeting. When there is no VPE, this president is doing VPE's role also. Join me in welcoming Toastmaster Raja Balaji.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, distinguished Toastmaster Sambat Savarajan. I have Toastmasters and friends, very good evening. I hope you are great and grateful in your life. Today, I have chosen a theme called gratitude. First of all, let me ask from your side, what do you think about gratitude? You can unmute your mic and share your thoughts.
It is a concept of the bygone centuries.
If you
Okay.
show gratitude, you have a good mental health. You should
Correct.
not keep some envious items or any harmful substances in your mind.
True, true. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Anand. Any
Yes.
other response? Any other answers?
If you show
It's about-
gratitude, you can go to the same person again for borrowing money.
Yes, Bhagat.
Yes, as DTM Sampath told, I would like to rephrase at some point. If I participate in this meeting, again, you will call me to take up some roles. So I feel happy to volunteer again and again. So that's one sort of gratitude.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Bhagat. Thank you so much for all your response. So, what is gratitude? Gratitude is one of the way to express or to appreciate what we have or what we possess in our life. Especially in this modern world, we are running over things after things. I want to buy this car. I want to buy this house. I want to get a new job. I can go on and on and on. But do we thankful for already we have in our life? Do we grateful, thankful for our old car, our old bike, our mobile phone, our laptop, or our spouse, or our parents? Most children won't have parents in their life, or even our hands. See how it's functioning very well. Some people don't have hands, so it's very important to have that gratitude in our life. If we look at our culture, in our many culture, they have this gratitude as a celebration. Let's take, I can give more examples. Let's take this Ayudha Puja, which is going to happening on tomorrow. The reason for Ayudha Puja is just to express our gratitude feeling to all the instruments we have. In West, people celebrate as Thanksgiving Day on November month. This gratitude has magic in it. It will multiply our success. And there is a science behind this gratitude. Before moving into that science, I have the duty to introduce the segments of Toastmasters meeting. Basically, Toastmasters meeting will divide into 3 segments. First is prepared speech, second is table topics, and third is evaluation. திட்டமிட்ட பேச்சு பகுதி, திடீர் பேச்சு பகுதி மற்றும் மதிப்பீடு. To conduct evaluation segment, we have general evaluator, which is none other than Toastmaster Anand. When I asked Toastmaster Anand, whom you grateful in your life and why, he said he is highly grateful to our ex-chief minister MGR. because he learned discipline from him. He learned many things from his philosophical song, and he's a role model for him. Yes, of course, in Tamil Nadu, most people are very grateful to our MGR. That's why we are calling MGR as the Makkal Tilagam. With this, let us give thunderous applause to our general evaluator, Toastmaster Anand. Toastmaster Anand, over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for your wonderful introduction. Today, I'm playing the role of the general evaluator. My role is divided into 3 segments. The first responsibility is that I introduce the speech evaluators before the evaluation session. Second, I'll call upon the TAC team for their respective report. The third responsibility is that I will give my own general evaluation report about the completely the proceedings of the meeting. So, and also I'm very much eager to learn many things about the gratitude. Gratitude, if you have more gratitude towards anything, even if you give the gratitude to your enemy, nothing will be there in our mind. Everything is get vanished away. So free from all the negative vibe. So mental health and the physical health will be fantastic. So to learn more about that, I'm waiting from Toastmaster Rajabalaji. Over to you, team.
Toastmaster Anand, can you call timer to brief
Yes.
her role?
Oh, sorry. So let me introduce our timer. Toastmaster. Yes. Timer is Prisha. She is doing her internship. So she is a very enthusiastic Toastmaster. Prisha, could you please introduce yourself and elaborate about your responsibilities for today's meeting as a timer?
Yeah, thank you, General Evaluator, for the introduction. I'm Toastmaster Prisha. I'm doing my internship in SAP, and as a timer, I'll brief the timer's roles and responsibilities in today's meeting. As a timer, I'll be timing today's prepared speech, table topic, and evaluation time slots. Let me share the screen of timer so that you could have a brief view. In prepared speech session, at 5 minutes, I'll show the green card. 6 minutes, I'll show the yellow card. In 7th minute, I'll show the red card. In the table topic session, at 1 minute, I'll show the green card. 1 minute, 30 seconds, I'll show the yellow card. And at 2 minutes, I'll show the red card. And in the evaluation session, 2 minutes, I'll show the green card. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I'll show the yellow card. And 3 minutes, I'll be showing the red card. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Prisha, for elaborating about your responsibilities for as a timer. Now I'm handing over the floor to Toastmaster Rajabalaji, TMOD.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, General Evaluator. Friends, before we moving into prepared speech segment, let me see the science behind this gratitude. Albert Einstein said, everything is energy and vibration. If you match the frequency of what you want with that reality, you cannot help, you will get that reality. This is not no other way you can't get that. This is not a philosophy, this is physics. So Albert Einstein said everything is vibration and energy, right? We can take single particle from single particle to earth or sun, moon, solar system, universe. Each and every thing is vibrating. You can see, you can ask me question how it is vibrating. I couldn't see anything is vibrating, it's all static. But if you place the particle inside that electron microscope, you will see that particle is vibrating in different frequency. So gratitude will shift us to higher frequency. By shifting us to higher frequency, we can attract better life in our life. Some people will ask a question. I have that attitude of gratitude. I'm saying thanks to people more than 20 times, but it doesn't work for me. The reason for that doesn't work because they don't have that feeling inside them. They will say simply thanks, but they won't express their feeling. You may ask, where is feeling and vibration connecting? A German scientist found By simply changing our feeling, we can change our vibration. They have proven with photography itself. That's why in Tamil, we will call it as a Nandri Unarvu, not an gratitude as attitude. When we feel, we will get whatever we want in life. That's what Tamil people are saying. So with this, we are moving into prepared speech segment. The first speaker is distinguished Toastmaster Sambat Savarajan. Before I inviting the first speaker, let me call his evaluator, Toastmaster Nahendra Bharati, to read out the speech objectives. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, our beloved President, Toastmaster Raja Balaji. Today, we are going to have a special session, panel discussion, under the pathway Visionary Communication taken up by our DTM Sambat Saurirajan sir. The title of the project is Insights. He has selected 3 distinguished panelists for this discussion. He is going to introduce them, and we are very eager to listen to get a lot of insight from this. I will show my gratitude during my evaluation. All the best, DTM Sambat Saurirajan sir, and the panelists. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Raja Balaji.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nahendra Bharati. When I asked distinguished Toastmaster Sambat Savarajan, whom you grateful and why, he replied, his parents and gurus. He is very grateful to his parents and his gurus, for making him who he is. And he is grateful to more hundreds of people for keeping him on tenterhooks. With this, let us invite Toastmaster Sambat Savarajan, Pathways Insights, distinguished Toastmaster Sambat Savarajan.
Good afternoon, friends, once again. This is a level 5 elective project. Moderating is a very useful experience, interesting experience. I have done it 4 or 5 times, 2 times as project and 2 or 3 times in general in the Medley and other places also. Whenever you get a chance, you should do it. This is my first point before I go into what I am saying. So let me start by introducing the panelists. Today we have 3 panelists. Toastmaster Venkateshan has been an engaging speaker. He is in Medley. I am also a Medleyan, so I know that very well. Engaging speaker and energetic leader. At present, he is the president of Medley Toastmasters Club, which is scaling lofty heights even today. Welcome, Toastmaster Venkateshan. The second panelist is Toastmaster Bhagat. He is our unfailing friend. Any number of times in the last minute we call him, he always responds positively. Even in the late hours, he has said very rarely no. Recently, no is increasing. We can understand because he is married recently. He is an avid learner and a very willing leader to take up any role or event or anything, and has made his mark as an ever-ready true Toastmaster. Toastmaster spirit is always going out to mutually support each other. Welcome, Toastmaster Bhagat. Third one is Toastmaster Kundavi Balashanmugam. She is the pride of Tamilootru Chennai Solvendrakal Mandram, a voice to reckon with in Tamil as well as in English. She has also accomplished a lot as a leader at club level and also as area director and division director. Welcome, Toastmaster Kundavi. Quick introduction about the format and the way it is going to be today. What we are trying is to expose the status quo of pathways in our district. Taking stock after a few years, we are putting it into practice. What is the status now? Where are we? So this is the very point of this. There is only discussion, no argument. In the panel discussion, there is no argument. There is no win-lose. One can make one's point. One can question the other's viewpoints. but there will be no attempt to prove oneself right and prove others wrong. This is the beauty of good panel discussion, unlike what we see in the TV political scenario nowadays. We presume familiarity with pathways navigation. 11 paths are there, 5 levels are there, so many projects, competency. We assume all those things. We are not going to touch those things for lack of time at least. The format of today's discussion will be obvious as we proceed, but the first round is specific sub-themes given to individual panelists. This I always do in order to avoid overlap. Sometimes I found everybody will be talking on the top points on the subject. There will be a lot of repetition and overlap. To avoid that, in the first round, I am giving them enough time, 3 minutes time. They can prepare some points, come and elaborate on those things. So the timer's method is green at 2 minutes, amber at 2 minutes 30 seconds, red at 3 minutes. If you don't take the grace time, we will be grateful to you. Grateful, huh? Now we'll start with the first panelist, Toastmaster Venkataseshan. Toastmaster Venkataseshan, your sub-theme has been given to you already. Ease with which with the software and doing the projects, ease in doing the projects, comfort level. When we take up this curriculum, sometimes when we go to college and say, oh, everything is very different, difficult. Now, when somebody comes and takes up this and goes about doing projects, how easy and comfortable it is, how he is progressing satisfactorily. This is a viewpoint he will try to give to us. Toastmaster Venkataseshan, the time starts now.
In the new method of pathways education system, the greatest advantage that it gives is the availability of the curriculum at ease on your hand at any time, wherever you are. You could access the system and you can learn about your projects. From the time you have to select the pathways, even 3 days back, I selected my second pathway. The system, the TMI curriculum, they provide a very defined methodology by which you could identify which pathway is more suitable for your kind of journey or the goal that you are going to set. That's where I see when I used to be the vice president membership or the vice president education, the new members, they have certain hard tasks. They are new to the entire ecosystem of Toastmasters, and they also don't know about what is public speaking, what will be the curriculum be like. So the first and foremost is to identify the mentoring. The mentoring starts from there. The guidance from there is very important for them to identify the right pathway, and the ease of using the pathways and the projects and the levels, understanding of those hierarchies in the system is very critical for their continuous success. Even the Toastmasters who are into level 3 or level 4, 5, even after these levels completion, when I looked at their pathways status, it used to be like project 1 is not yet completed in level 1. Because from the day they started, they have not gone through the systems, understood what are the projects, how they should navigate between the projects. That becomes a big challenge. So there lies the importance of educating them about the pathways, navigating the pathway systems. They know, okay, this is the pathway I have to select. They select the pathways. Beyond that, they don't have any control over the software or how to access it or how to do the projects. It also needs a kind of discipline where one has to go through each project, their manual, understand the project manual, and after completing the project, like if DTM Sampath has completed his panel discussion today, he should go to the pathways project, his specific project, and complete his assessment, the after completion assessment, and complete that project in the system by status. So that helps not only the member, but also the club to understand whether the member is progressing in his path where he is trying to reach. So it is very important for the member to understand what is the pathway, how to navigate, what are the different nitty-gritties into the pathway systems, and also the responsibility of the vice president membership and education to provide a right mentoring when a member starts his pathways journey. That plays a crucial role, even if the member is 5 years into Toastmasters or 7 years into Toastmasters. Based on my experience, they struggle if they have not gone through that phase. So that is very crucial in the pathways journey. So please consider navigation into pathways and get comfortable with it, which is very crucial for the success. Over to you, the moderator.
Thank you very much. He has given some very good points. Rather than saying that the comfort level is very good or very bad, he is concentrated on how to make it comfortable. He has given many points, how one should make it comfortable, how to go about it. The second panelist is Toastmaster Bhagat. For him, the sub-theme given is relevance of pathways and project design to the Toastmaster. In 2010, they did a survey and they found that the earlier system was not adequately addressing the requirements and interests of the Toastmasters. So they did a lot of brainstorming, churning, and came up with pathways. Now, pathways has got a certain mix of types of leadership, types of communication, where to give more emphasis, all these variations, and 11 paths and other things they have given. For different age group people, for different professional group people, for all the students and the retirees also, for everybody, for different people, different things will be most relevant. Now, what he feels, whom does the pathway design of today serves, how it serves and how it is important. Toastmaster Bhagat, your time starts now.
Nowadays, we are living in the digital world. Are you all agree? Yes. So as a result, we are still conducting virtual meetings during the lockdown and till now. Similarly, the pathways was introduced in the year 2018, whereas I joined Toastmasters in the year 2017. At that time, only traditional ways of completion like competent communication, competent leadership, advanced communication, and so on. Later on, pathways has been introduced, and it is available in the Toastmasters website. If you go to the website, you will come to know where to access and how to enroll the pathways. In case if you are not able to get a proper details about the pathways, please consult with your vice president education or senior members. They have the steps on how to enroll pathways. You can get guidance from them. See what path you feel to choose and upgrade more. Since there are totally 13 paths, including communication, leadership, humor, everything are there. So first path will be free of cost. Choose what you feel more comfortable and ready to learn. Enroll it, and after that, get consult with your senior members or mentors whom they are specialized in that field. Before that, you have to come up with a plan. Hey mentor, I am interested to do and prepare. I have prepared the script like this. Can you please review and share your opinion if any? So that they will be in a position to guide and provide the suggestions. You should not seek the mentor. You should get guidance from mentor. That's the main thing that every club members has to do, so that you will get an intent to learn and upgrade more in your life. Not only in Toastmasters, it's everywhere. That learning capability and planning, you will increase more if you volunteer and spend time for yourself to learn for it. To conclude, I would like to say pathways is very relevant, and if you enroll and give your interest and enthusiasm, I'm sure this will be more effective than others. So thank you very much. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. The third panelist is Toastmaster Kundavi. Already the previous two people have talked a little bit about mentoring, but Toastmaster Kundavi's own sub-theme is the guidance factor. There are two guidance elements in Toastmaster. One is proactive mentoring, another is reactive feedback. Both are there in Toastmasters and both are being used. Now, in Pathways, are both these systems as effective as they ought to be? What is the comparison between earlier times and Pathways in terms of mentoring and feedback and making use of the feedback? Toastmaster Kundavi, your time starts now.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, dear Toastmasters. When a Toastmaster joins in a club, we are supposed to provide the mentor as soon as we introduce him or her to the club. It mostly happens also. What is the need of a mentor? Pathways explains it very clearly. The mentor provides guidance and support to empower the protege so that the protege will be attaining or reaching their goal or objectives. So the mentor comes with a personal experience and wisdom. What is he going to do? He is going to use that wisdom to support the protege to achieve his own goals. For this, some communication has to happen. The mentor as well as the protege have to spend some time together. The protege has to explain what are his expectations. The mentor has to ask him what are questions as to what do we expect to achieve. So he has to listen carefully to understand what is the objective. After this, according to the objective, he has to guide or coach whichever is required or provide feedback or whichever is required. So this is very, very important. And if you look at the current scenario, is this happening? Do they spend that much of time to understand each other, to respect each other, to actually is the mentor spend that much of time to cater the needs of the protege? This is the question. I would like to say this, like though a mentor is appointed to a protege, the project, the knowledge about the mentorship comes in the second level of the pathways. Then only he goes there and reads like what is the mentorship, what is he supposed to do, what is the practice. Everything comes in that second level, I think, in most of the pathways, right? So until then, a protege doesn't get the good idea of what can be expected, what all he can ask from the mentor, what all the benefits he can reap from the mentor. That is not given. So this is my idea, and a few more points are there. Before that, I want to jump to evaluation. So what is the use of evaluation? Again, this evaluation has to support the member to upgrade, improve their speech or whatever it is. Actually, the evaluation has to cater to the needs of the speech. For this, the evaluator has to know about the objectives of the speech and also the personal goals of the speaker. He has to combine both so that he will be giving a comprehensive evaluation report. But these days we see that the last moment the evaluator is given one evaluation sheet and they are doing like the structure, body language, so on. So, but it is not actually serving the purpose what the Toastmasters is actually meaning to. I think this has to be changed. Both of them has to spend some more time so that the feedback in both terms, the guidance will be really productive. Thank you. Over to you, sir. Sir, I guess you are on mute.
Thank you very much. You have made some very valid points. But these points are valid even whether we consider pathways or legacy or in general any situation. Specific to pathways, what you have done. Let us say, okay, because different viewpoints come differently. Limited time, we cannot explain too many things, I understand. Now we go to the round two. Round two is responding to my questions, series of questions. And sometimes the question will arise from your own answers. Okay, I'm going to choose a panelist and ask a question. I will keep on rotating. And you should give an assertion in a single line as an answer for that. and take maybe 4 or 5 lines to explain your position, but not very elaborate, because we have got a total of 10 minutes, 8 minutes green, 9 minutes amber, and 10 minutes red. So in that, maximum discussion is possible only when you are brief. Brevity is the soul of everything. Now, my first question goes to Toastmaster Bhagat. There used to be a system in Toastmasters, there used to be a paper in which every member sitting writes some comments about all the speakers, even T.A. Moody, GE, and others. And at the end of the meeting, hands over to the individual. It's a perforated sheet which you can tear off. Toastmasters International had a form. Now that has gone. What is peer interview now in Pathways, Toastmaster Bhagat?
Okay. So the peer interview in Pathways will be one thing I would like to share. That is the evaluation forms, which was linked with all of the project objectives in the specific projects. So if you enroll and click on the video, there will be some slides. After the last slide, there will be a project checklist, evaluation objectives, evaluation resources, so on. So if the member can download and see what is there, what is the main thing, it has been listed
Okay,
there.
thank you. We got the point. Thank you very much. Sorry for cutting because of, we have to proceed like this.
Okay.
See, what you are saying anybody can do. But the peer feedback, there is a provision in Pathways, which most people don't know, practically never used. In the very beginning, I used it a few times. After that, I also lost interest because there was no response. When you finish a speech or something in today's meeting, let us say, at the end of the meeting, you can go to your base camp and name the people who, of your club who are present in today's meeting and ask for feedback. It will pop up in their base camp. They will give the response. It will come back. They can give you appreciation. They can give you badge. They can give you comments, everything. That is not being used. I got a chance to expose that today by asking this question. Thank you. Let us go to the next. There is something called competency everywhere. 300, right? 300 competencies. And every project in the very beginning, it says about the competencies. Toastmaster Venkataseshan, have you used it? Have you seen it? Have you seen the relevance or connection to that?
As you rightly said, in the initial phases of the Pathways projects, it gives what are the competencies that the person will acquire from this project by doing this project. So when a member goes through the project manual, he will come to know whether those competencies are relevant to him for his goals, and after achieving or completing the project, he can assess himself whether he has achieved those competencies.
Thank you. See, what you are saying is what we should do. We are always talking about what we should do. Today's discussion is about status quo, what is happening. For example, at the beginning, you see the competencies, you do the project, finish it, get the evaluation, you are going to complete the project or you have completed the project. Then you can visit that competency again and check, did I gain under those competency headings? Have I become better in each of these? But we are not doing it. Now, who and how it can be done? Probably through mentoring, we can do that. Mentor can help. That's another point. Going for the next question, Toastmaster Kuntavi, what is your take on the HPL project, High Performance Leadership Project? Quick.
High performance leadership project, as you said, we have to go through the objectives, we have to understand it to end, we have to discuss with people, we have to get everyone and then do it. Then only it will be beneficial. But practically, if you see this, people do not understand the value of this. They are doing some project, some old project or whatever they have done some 10 years ago. That is also taken as HPL project, which I think is not serving the purpose.
Thank you. So you are saying generally it is not up to the mark. The most important aspect of high performance leadership project is working with people. In fact, in the legacy, this was the one project which had elaborate teamwork exercise. But now in many other Pathways projects, we have got teams. We form a team and do it. High performance is a pinnacle of that. Doing it in a very systematic manner with the guidance team and everything. We should make the best use of it. When you see high performance leadership as an elective, you avoid it. Wrong. You should take it. Takes time, but you learn a lot. Toastmaster Venkateshan, I have seen you contesting quite often. So this question I'm giving you. There is not much in pathways to help in contest preparation. What is your take?
I completely disagree with that comment, BTM Sampath. I don't see contesting and the pathways learning are something different. Contest needs more of your preparation, which comes from your learning from your pathways. The structure that pathways have now, I have seen the other legacy systems as well, but the pathways gives a more structured approach where you could go to the contest as well. So I totally disagree. I think the contest preparation starts from your pathways.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But most people feel that the CC manual was a much better route for contesting because it prepared you from various facets of the speech making, which was the basis of the contesting. Whereas in pathways, if you see earlier pathways, even first level was revised now. Before that, it was even worse.
Correct.
So you did icebreaker, evaluation and feedback, and researching, and then communication and mentoring and leadership, your trades. None of them go to help the contest preparation. In third level, almost in electives, you had vocal variety, body language, inspiring people, persuasive speaking, all those things. Nothing came here. Now they have improved it after a lot of people wrote about this.
Right.
Okay.
Now
We'll go to
level
the,
1 they have.
I will ask some tricky question to Bhagat. Has your VP asked you one day before this one, can you do this speech tomorrow?
Please repeat once again, sir.
Has your VP asked you to do a speech the next day?
Yes, it happened.
It happens to most people, right? My VP in Tamilootru asks like this.
Yes.
I can tell that. But the problem is most projects are rushed. Most projects are rushed. So you do not gain the full benefit from that. What is the solution? You can give your solution for this. We will extend it to others.
Okay. In that case, I will repeat the speech which I gave in the current club. So this helps me to give the speech again and again to get thoroughness of the content and ability to speak in front of everyone after getting
Very
the...
good. Very good. You have got your solution, which is very good solution. But there is another solution which many people of modern times do not know. 10-15 years back, it was very customary for Toastmasters to start preparing the next speech on the day evening when they finish this speech today. Nobody asked them, there is no start question, nothing. But today I finished one speech. Today evening I start thinking of my next speech, next project, what I'm going to do, what theme I will take for the speech, how we will do, I will finish the project, everything. I make some idea, go to my mentor and start working on that. And within a week or 10 days, I'm fully ready. Then I tell the VP, you want me to give a speech tomorrow? I'm ready. So this solution is a proactive solution. It's also good. But your solution is not bad because having lost an opportunity, you are trying to do. Already one color has appeared. Why should we repeat level 1 and level 2 in every path? Who will take this question? Choice. Hand up. Hands up. Venkateshan. Why should we?
Yeah, I have a view. Maybe other panelists can add or speak against it. I always used to think whenever some senior Toastmasters, seasoned Toastmasters take up icebreaker, the reason being what I understood is the time he started the previous pathway, there is a kind of maturity and learning that we had. And also there is a new set of audience for him who needs to, the objective of the icebreakers is something like all the members should know about this specific person who has taken up this pathway. It's not about the person, why he has chosen this pathway, how they are going to support it. So that's the reason it is repeated. Yes, Kundalini.
Okay, thank you. Toastmaster Kunde, I got another question for you.
Okay, sir.
Evaluation is diluted in pathways. It's a very strong opinion for many people because the evaluator does not consider the project at all. What is your view on that? Last question, this one.
I agree with that, sir. Actually, evaluation needs to support the speaker to improve. The improvement is not only in terms of speech, it is in terms of objectives also. And also there is one thing like you have to give a positive feedback, but that should be constructive criticism also. The second part is normally deleted. Everything is positive. That means everybody is giving the world-class speech. No, that is not the idea. Within that positive feedback, we have to give the constructive criticism also. Then only it will be concentrated. Otherwise, it is diluted only.
Okay, actually, what you said is applicable for legacy or any evaluation. But specifically for pathways, there's something called a project, there's something called a speech. In many cases, there's a separate purpose given for project, separate purpose given for speech. And in many cases, they say the speech is not a report of what you did in the project, which means project is an activity based on which you have learned something. You are going to project it in an entirely your own speech. It may not connect with directly with the project. That is not taking place. Now we have discussed a lot. We'll go to round 3. Round 3 is each of the panelists gives one problem area and panelist's own solution for that. Total time is 1 minute, including grace time. We start in the reverse order. Toastmaster Kundavi.
So one thing I think is, as I said, about the mentoring, since I took the topic, when all the Toastmasters who are joining should be informed, or they must be made to read about the mentors in the beginning of their Toastmaster journey. That is before they give any other speech, so that they will be understanding and reaping the benefits of it earlier. Now it is not in the case. That's my suggestion.
Okay, Toastmaster Bhagat.
Yeah, my point of view is if all the new members joined, we may conduct one day as induction ceremony. Along with that, if we conduct the educational session as how to enroll the pathways and how to enroll, select and enroll for pathways, then new members can understand and start to do on it. Then
Okay.
they can get the guidance from this
Thank you.
mentors.
You have directly given the solution. The issue I understand is new members are not very clear about things. So you are trying to help them. Toastmaster Venkateshan.
If you look at level 3, 4, 5, almost all the pathways have the same type of projects. Even it is engaging humor, the elective project is managing difficult audience or moderating a panel. But this came from multiple different members as well. All the pathways have the same set of electives and the projects. How they are different? If I've taken leadership development, how it is aligned to leadership development? That is kind of vague thing in current pathways systems. And that is one big question which lies with all the members. And I believe Toastmasters International is working on realigning these pathways to 7 pathways, and they may come up with some redefining these projects based on the pathway. Yeah.
Our grandsons will be using that when the time comes. The problem you have highlighted is not a real problem. For thinking serious, and if you want, you can add senior Toastmasters. I have given 7 or 8 icebreakers. Not one of them is same. When I gave an icebreaker on presentation mastery, it was a presentation mastery. When I gave an engaging humor, it was a humorous speech. When I gave it in effective coaching, it was about coaching. In my life, where I coach or where I was coached, like this. So depending on each path, you can align yours. It takes more effort. It's difficult. I agree. Particularly if you want to go fast, it is difficult. Then the last round, parting thoughts. 1 or 2 lines by each Toastmaster, starting with Toastmaster Bhagat.
Okay. To conclude on imparting the comments, pathways in Toastmasters, it's useful for every of the members to understand the objectives and prepare the speech accordingly. It doesn't matter whether about getting the solution or points. Whenever we think, write it in a note, assemble and join it accordingly. Then start to deliver with flight several times before getting to the real speech, so that it's helpful to everyone in future. So that's what I would like to say.
Okay, thank you very much. What is the overall time? Do you have 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute to conclude? How much time at Toastmaster Prisha?
Yes, sir, we have time.
How many? 3 minutes I can take?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Okay. Thank you for some of you saving time. See, a few points did not come out. I can consider myself a de facto panelist also. The one point, important point, which did not come out in the evaluation and mentoring everybody talked about is the mentor is not knowing about the project. Many times he comes into the scene only when the speech script is made. How the protege did the project is not known to the mentor. If the mentor has taken the same path and he has done the same project, maybe he'll be knowing. Otherwise, he may not be knowing. And it is unfortunately for the evaluators, it is necessary for the evaluator to read the total PDF, not just the evaluation form. Every time I read, sometimes even the second time, third time I'm doing the evaluation, I read and take points to look for in the speech, which will indicate how this person has done the project. So the mentors and evaluators can contribute much better for more effective use of this. The last point I would like to make, there are so many, is whether we like it or not, Pathways is best suited for people between 20 years and 50 years roughly. Luckily, I am in that age range, so I escaped, but some of you are old. So you can. This is most suited for corporate clubs. But you know, unfortunate situation in corporate clubs. I was the area director, I have been mentor for some corporate clubs. This is, can you give a speech tomorrow? Is too much. Can you give a speech today evening in the meeting is very common in corporate clubs. Now, the person cannot read the PDF, he cannot understand and do the activity or study something which is described in the project, and then make a preparation and then consult mentor, all these things. Because the in between 4 or 5 hours before the meeting, he is spending for earning his bread. He cannot do it. So in corporate, the area and the division, they have to devise a system of really making it very vigorous system. They will really benefit because you see many of the projects in level 3, 4, 5 are suited for the corporate. For example, a person who will get promoted later on 25, 30 years, he will reach a situation where he will be in a negotiation scene or where he will be in a conflict resolution scene, where he will be required to conduct a group discussion, or he will be required to make a proposal. He will be required to communicate change, or he will be required to create a communication plan and implement it. All these are typical job scenarios. You go and do it in your office, you fail, your promotion is off, or you even get kicked out. But you fail in Toastmasters, as my good friend Bhagat very happily said, you can even repeat and learn it even better. And when a similar situation comes in your office, you are the king because you already know what to do and how to do. So Pathways is very useful. Many of you in community clubs also, you are in the same age group, you are in the career path, most useful for all of you. Good luck to all of you. Thank you, and back to the TMOD.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster, for that effectively conducting for panel discussion. Friends, let us give a round of applause to our panel moderator and panelist. Thank you so much. With this, we are moving to the second speaker, our Toastmaster, Vikram Satish Asokan. Before calling him, I like to call his evaluator, Toastmaster Swaminathan. Toastmaster Swaminathan, can you read out the objective of his speech?
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Hello, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. A very good evening to one and all. Today, my target speaker is going to attempt level 3 project in his pathway, dynamic leadership. The project is using presentation software. The purpose of this project is for the member to introduce or review basic presentation software strategies for creating and using slides to support or enhance a speech. The purpose of this particular speech is for the member to demonstrate his or her understanding of how to use presentation software, including creation of slides and incorporating technology into the speech. This is the speech objective. I wish the speaker all the best, and over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Swaminathan. When I asked Toastmaster Vikram whom you are grateful and why, he replied, he's grateful to all his teachers. They have helped him the progress go beyond his abilities. Let us welcome Toastmaster Vikram to present his speech. Toastmaster Vikram, சமூக ஊடகங்கள் நேற்று இன்று நாளை சமூக ஊடகங்கள் நேற்று இன்று நாளை டோஸ்ட்மாஸ்டர் விக்ரம். Over to you.
ராஜபாலத்திற்கு அருகில் பிறந்த ஒருவர் பொறியியல் படித்து மெதுவாக அமெரிக்காவில் வேலை கிடைத்து அவர் கனவு நாடான அமெரிக்காவில் போய் இறங்கினார். அங்கு சில காலம் வேலை செய்துவிட்டு இந்தியாவுக்கு திரும்பி வந்து தொழில் தொடங்க முடிவு செய்தார். குடும்பத்தோடு திரும்ப இந்தியாவுக்கு வந்தார். வந்து தொழிலும் தொடங்கினார். தொழில் தொடங்கிய நேரத்தில் எதிர்பாராத விதமாக கோவிட் வந்தது, அடைப்பு ஏற்பட்டது. அதனால் தொழில் செய்ய முடியவில்லை. வாங்கிய வீட்டுக்கடன், கல்வி கடன், மற்ற கடன்கள் எல்லாம் அவர் கண்முன்னே நிற்கிறது. எல்லோரும் தூற்ற ஆரம்பித்தார்கள். அமெரிக்காவில் இருக்கிறத விட்டுட்டு ஏன்பா இங்க வந்த என்று. அதிர்ச்சியில் உறைந்த அவருக்கு ஒன்று கை கொடுத்தது, அவர் வாழ்க்கையே மாற்றியது. அதை பார்க்கும் முன்பு உங்களிடம் ஒரு கேள்வி. இப்பொழுது நான் காட்டப்போகும் ஸ்லைடில் இருப்பவர்களில் பலருக்கு ஒரு ஒற்றுமை உண்டு. இவர்களை உங்களுக்கு தெரிகிறதா?
தெரியும், நன்றாகவே தெரியும்.
இவர்களுக்கெல்லாம் உள்ள ஒற்றுமை என்ன ராஜபாலாஜி?
மக்களை நல்லா சந்தோஷப்படுத்தி மகிழ்விப்பாங்க. அதுதான். இப்போ மதன் கௌரியோட வீடியோ எல்லாம் பார்த்தோம்னா திரும்ப திரும்ப பார்க்கணும்னு தோணும். அப்ப பாத்தீங்கன்னா இவரு இர்ஃபான் அவரோட வீடியோ பார்த்தோம்னா கடைசி வரைக்கும் பார்க்க தோணும். ஏதோ ஒரு கியூரியாசிட்டி அவங்க பில்ட் பண்ணிட்டே இருப்பாங்க எதா இருந்தாலும். இப்ப பாத்தீங்கன்னா இந்த வில்லேஜ் குக்கிங் சாதாரண குக்கிங் தான், ஆனாலும் பாத்தீங்கன்னா பார்த்துட்டே இருக்க தோணும். அது ஒண்ணு நான் சொல்லுவேன்.
ரொம்ப நன்றி பாலாஜி. இவர்கள் எல்லாருக்கும் இருக்கும் ஒற்றுமை, இவர்கள் எல்லோரும் அதோடைய வாழ்க்கைக்காக சமூக வலைதளங்களை பயன்படுத்துபவர்கள். யூடியூப் என்பதும் சமூக வலைதளம், இன்ஸ்டாகிராம் என்பதும் சமூக வலைதளம். இன்று நான் உங்கள் முன்னே பேச இருக்கும் தலைப்பு சமூக ஊடகம் நேற்று இன்று நாளை. சமூக ஊடகம் என்ற வார்த்தையை பிடித்தால் இரண்டு வார்த்தைகள் கிடைக்கும். ஒன்று சமூகம், இன்னொன்று ஊடகம். சமூகம் என்பது தகவல் பரிமாற்றம் மற்றும் அவர்களிடம் மற்ற பயணியர்களிடமிருந்து தகவல்களை பெறுவதையும் தொடர்பு கொள்வதையும் குறிக்கிறது. ஊடகம் என்பது இணையத்தை போன்றது. வானொலி, தொலைக்காட்சி, பத்திரிகை போன்ற பாரம்பரிய ஊடகங்கள் போன்றவை தகவல் தொடர்பு கருவியையும் குறிக்கிறது. அதனால் இது சமூக ஊடகம். சரி, சமூக ஊடகம் எப்ப தொடங்குச்சு அப்படின்னு கேட்டீங்கன்னா 1997ல 6 டிகிரிஸ் என்ற ஒரு தளத்தின் மூலம் தொடங்கியது. அதற்கு பிறகு 6 டிகிரிஸ் வந்து 2001ல வந்து மூடப்படுது. ஏன்னா அப்ப வந்து இணைய பயன்பாடு இல்லை. பிறகு ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸ்டர் என்ற ஒரு இணையதளம் தொடங்கப்படுகிறது 2002ல. அதே சமயத்தில் வேலை வாய்ப்புக்காகவும் வணிகத்திற்காகவும் பயன்படுத்தப்படும் லிங்க்டின் தொடங்கப்படுகிறது. இப்படி ஒண்ணா தொடங்கும் போது நம்ம எதிர்பார்க்கிற ட்விட்டர் தொடங்குறாங்க. அதுக்கு முன்னாடி ஃபேஸ்புக் தொடங்குறாங்க. ஃபேஸ்புக் வந்து 2008ல தான் மக்கள் பயன்பாட்டுக்கு வருது. சோ இப்படி ஒண்ணா வந்துட்டு இருக்கும்போது நம்ம 2009ல இணையமும் வருது, சமூக ஊடகங்களும் ஒன்றிணையுது. இதை நாம பயன்படுத்த ஆரம்பிக்கிறோம். ஸோ 2022ல 4.7 பில்லியன் சோசியல் மீடியா யூசர்ஸ் உலகம் ஃபுல்லா இருக்கிறாங்க. ஸோ இப்போ ஃபேஸ்புக்கு, இன்ஸ்டாகிராம் எல்லாத்தையும் இணைச்சு இப்போ மெட்டான்றத 2023ல மார்க் ஜூக்கர்பர்க் உருவாக்கிட்டாரு. அந்த மெட்டா வந்து ஒரு சமூக ஊடகத்தில் மிகப்பெரிய நிறுவனமாக வளர்ந்து நிற்கிறது. உங்களுக்கு பல சமூக ஊடகங்களை தெரியும், இருந்தாலும் சமூக ஊடகங்களின் வகைகளை பற்றி பேசுகிறேன். பாரம்பரிய சமூக ஊடகங்கள், ட்ரெடிஷனல் சோசியல் நெட்வொர்க்கிங் சைட்ஸ் என்பவை. அடுத்தது சமூக மதிப்பாய்வு நிறுவனங்கள், சோசியல் ரிவ்யூ சைட்ஸ் என்பது. படம் மற்றும் வீடியோ பகிர்வு தளங்கள், இவை வந்து என்னன்னா இமேஜ் அண்ட் வீடியோ ஷேரிங் சைட்ஸ் என்று நம்ம யூடியூப் இதெல்லாம் சொல்லலாம். காணொலி மற்றும் பெருந்திரள் தளங்கள், வீடியோ ஹோஸ்டிங் சைட்ஸ் என்று இருக்கிறது தான் யூடியூப். அதே மாதிரி சமூக வலைப்பதிவுகள், கம்யூனிட்டி பிளாக்ஸ். அடுத்தது கலந்துரையாடல் தளங்கள், நம்மளுக்கு வந்து ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்கிறோம், அதுக்கு பதில் வருது, அது வந்து கலந்துரையாடல் தளங்கள். இதுக்கு அடுத்தது வந்து பகிர்வு வலைத்தளங்கள், அதாவது ஷேரிங் எக்கானமி அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். இதை பற்றி எல்லாம் நான் உங்களுக்கு விளக்கி சொல்ல வேண்டியதில்லை, ஏன்னா நேரம் கருதி உங்களுக்கே இது எல்லாம் தெரியும். பாரம்பரிய வலைத்தளங்கள் அப்படின்னு எடுத்துக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா நீங்க வந்து ஃபேஸ்புக், ட்விட்டர், லிங்க்டின், டிக்டாக் போன்றவை எல்லாத்தையும் சொல்லலாம். இதுல நண்பர்கள், உறவுகள் இவங்களை இணைக்கலாம், இவங்களோட பகிர்ந்துக்கலாம், ஷேர் பண்ணலாம், லைக் பண்ணலாம், ஃப்ரெண்ட் கொடுக்கலாம். இது வந்து ட்ரெடிஷனல் சைட்ஸ். சோசியல் ரிவ்யூ சைட்ஸ்ன்றது வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா எல்ப், ட்ரிப் அட்வைசர் போன்ற தரங்கள்ல உங்களுடைய அனுபவங்களை பகிர்ந்து அது மற்றவர்களுக்கு பயனடைவது போல இதை வந்து நம்ம பயன்படுத்திக்கலாம். அடுத்தது வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா படம் பகிர்வு. அது வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா இன்ஸ்டாகிராம் அண்ட் ஸ்னாப்ஷாட் குறைந்த நேரம் ஓடக்கூடிய வீடியோக்களையும் இன்ஃபோகிராபிக்ஸ் போன்ற பட பகிர்வுகளையும் இதை வந்து இந்த தளங்களில் வந்து பகிரலாம். இதுதான் இப்போதைக்கு ட்ரெண்டிங்கா இருக்கு. இப்போ யங் ஜென்ரேஷன் ட்ரெண்டிங்கா இருக்கிறது வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா இன்ஸ்டாகிராம். ஏன்னா அவர்கள் வந்து அதிகமாக ஸ்மார்ட் போன் கையில வச்சிருக்காங்க, வீடியோ எடுத்து காணொலிகளா, சிறிய சிறிய காணொலிகளா பகிர்றதை தான் இப்போ அவர்கள் விரும்புகிறார்கள். அடுத்தது வீடியோ ஷேரிங் சைட்ஸ். அதிக நேரம் 1 மணி நேரம் அது மாதிரி அதிக நேரத்திற்கு வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா யூடியூபும் விமியோவும் இருக்கு. இதுல வந்து உங்களுடைய வீடியோக்களை, நீங்க அதிக ஜிபி எடுக்கக்கூடிய வீடியோக்களை இங்க போஸ்ட் பண்ணி ஸ்ட்ரீம் பண்ணலாம். அதுல வந்து உங்களுக்கு யூசர் அக்கௌண்ட் எல்லாமே இருக்கும். அடுத்தது வந்து வலைப்பதிவுகள். இது வந்து மீடியம், டம்ளர் போன்ற இதுல வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா உங்களுடைய எண்ணங்கள், மக்கள்கள் எல்லாம் இணைந்து, வாசகர்கள், ஆசிரியர்கள் இவங்க எல்லாம் இணைந்து செயல்படுவது போன்ற தளங்கள். இது கம்யூனிட்டி பிளாக். அடுத்தது டிஸ்கஷன். நீங்க ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்குறீங்க, உங்களுக்கு தெரியாத ஒரு விஷயத்த தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும்னு ஆசைப்படுறீங்கன்னா ரெடிட் அண்ட் கியூரா அப்படின்ற 2 சைட் இருக்கு. இது மாதிரி பல சைட்டுகள் இருக்கு. இதுல வந்து கலந்துரையாடல்கள் பண்ணலாம். அடுத்தது இதுதான் ரொம்ப முக்கியமானது. இதனுடைய பரிமாண வளர்ச்சியா பகிர்வு பொருளாதார வலைத்தளங்கள் அப்படின்னு வந்திருக்கு. இவை வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா சோசியல் நெட்வொர்க்கிங் சைட்ஸ்ல ஏர்பிஎன்பி, யூபர், கிராப் இவங்கெல்லாம் வந்து என்ன பண்றாங்கன்னா தங்களுடைய சேவையை இணையத்தை பயன்படுத்தி மற்றவர்களிடம் வழங்குகிறார்கள். இதிலும் இதே மாதிரி உங்களுடைய தகவல்களை நீங்கள் பகிர்ந்து இது பண்ணலாம். ஓகே, இதுல வந்து பிரபலமான சைட்ஸை வந்து நம்ம டிஸ்கஸ் பண்ணிட்டோம். இப்போ வந்து அடுத்தது நம்ம என்ன பண்ண போறோம்னா இன்னைக்கு இருக்கிற ஸ்டாட்டிஸ்டிக்ஸுக்கு போவோம். 2023ல இன்னைக்கு இருக்கிற ஸ்டாட்டிஸ்டிக்ஸ் படி 4.8 பில்லியன் வந்து யூசர்ஸ் இருக்காங்க. ஒவ்வொரு குவார்டருக்கும் 0.9% இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகுறாங்க. இது வந்து நமக்கு வந்து ஒரு அதிகமான ஒரு வாய்ப்பை வந்து வளர்ச்சி வாய்ப்பை வந்து சொல்லுது. அடுத்தது வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒவ்வொரு நாளும் 2 மணி நேரம், 2.5 மணி நேரம் சராசரியா ஒவ்வொருத்தரும் செலவழிக்கிறாங்க. இதுல வந்து 78% வந்து பாத்தீங்கன்னா 18 வயதுக்கு மேற்பட்டவர்களா இருக்கிறாங்க. அதுல வந்து பெண் பாலினம் வந்து அதிகமான 46% இருக்கிறாங்க. இது வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்து என்னன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா இந்த சோசியல் மீடியானுடைய பெனிட்ரேஷன் எப்படி இருக்கு, இதனுடைய வளர்ச்சி எப்படி இருக்குன்றத பாக்குறதுக்கு. இதுல வந்து ஆண் பெண் பாலினம் நம்ம வந்து சொன்னோம். இதுல வந்து ஏஜ் வைஸ் பிரிச்சீங்கன்னா இது மாதிரி 13 வயசு கீழே இருக்கவங்க ரொம்ப கம்மி, 18 வயசுல இருந்து 65 வயசுக்குள்ள இருக்கிறவங்க தான் அதிகம் அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்கோம். சரி, என்னென்ன சைட்ஸ் இருக்கு, அதனுடைய விவரங்கள் என்னன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா அதிகமா யூஸ் பண்றது ட்விட்டர், ஃபேஸ்புக், இதுலலாம் அதிகமான யூசர்ஸ் இருக்காங்க. மற்ற சைட்ல யூடியூப், இன்ஸ்டாகிராம்லாம் வந்து அடுத்தடுத்த நிலையில் வந்து உறுப்பினர்கள் இருக்கிறார்கள் என்பது தெரிகிறது. இன்னைக்கு வந்து ஆட் ஸ்பெண்ட் வந்து அதிகமான மக்கள் அங்க இருக்கிறதுனால ஆட் ஸ்பெண்ட் வந்து இங்க ஜாஸ்தியா ஆயிட்டு இருக்கு அப்படின்றதையும் நம்ம வந்து தெரிவிக்க கடமைப்படுறோம். சரி, சமூக ஊடகங்கள் ஃபியூச்சர்ல என்ன ஆகும் அப்படின்றது நம்மளுக்கு எல்லாருக்கும் எழக்கூடிய கேள்வியா இருக்கு. சமூக ஊடகங்கள் நுகர்வோர் பாரம்பரியம் வாரிகளாகவும் தேடுதலை வந்து சாதாரண தளங்கள்ல தேடாம இனிமே வந்து ஏஐ மூலியமா இதுல தேடுவாங்க அப்படின்னு வந்து இதை பத்தி ப்ரெடிக்ட் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. ஸோ இதை தாண்டி பாட்ஸ் வந்து கஸ்டமர் சர்வீஸ்க்கு நமக்கு ஹெல்ப் பண்ணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. இந்த வலைத்தளங்களுடைய பகிர்வு மிக பிரகாசமான எதிர்காலத்தோடு இருக்கிறது என்பதை சொல்லி நேற்று இன்று நாளை சமூக வலைத்தளங்களின் வளர்ச்சி நன்றாக இருக்கும் கூற்றி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
மிக்க நன்றி சொல்வேந்தர் விக்ரம் ஐயா அவர்களே. அப்படியே சமூக வலைதளங்களை விரல் நுழையில வச்சிருக்கிறீங்க. உங்களுக்கு யாராச்சுக்கு சமூக வலைதளங்களை பற்றி தெரியும்னா நம்ம விக்ரம் ஐயாவை காண்டாக்ட் பண்ணுங்க. With this, we are moving to third speaker. Our third speaker is Trilokesh. Before I calling him, I like to call his evaluator, Toastmaster Rahul. Toastmaster Rahul, can you give your objective of the speaker?
Yes, sure. So my speaker Toastmaster Trilokesh is attempting his speech under the Pathway Leadership Development, Level 1 and Project 4, Evaluation and Feedback. I'll read out the speech objectives now. The purpose of this project is to practice applying feedback and serve as a speech evaluator during a club meeting. The purpose of this speech is for the member to present a speech and receive feedback from the evaluator. I wish my speaker all the very best for a fantabulous speech. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rahul. When I asked Toastmaster Trilokesh, whom you are grateful and why, he replied, he is grateful to his friends because his friends encouraged him and his friends motivated him to find his potential. And also, he's a successful student and he's a good human being because of his friends. With this, let us call Toastmaster Trilokesh. We live in our own world. We live in our own world, Toastmaster Trilokesh. Over to you.
We live in our own world. Now, what am I talking about? What does it mean? Who is we? And why do they want to be in their own world? A lot of questions lingering in your mind, right? Well, let me ask you a simple question in turn. Do you consider yourself as an extrovert or as an introvert? Yeah, now the entire speech makes sense, right? So, my fellow introverts, gather up because today I shall deliver a speech on what is introversion exactly and breaking certain myths surrounding introverts. Introverts are generally perceived to be this silent, uninteresting, boring, nerdish, cold, quiet, sensitive people who doesn't have any talent in life whatsoever. If you think like that, I am not a one to blame you because our darn society has propagandized that being silent is weak and portrays facility. Because of this, introverts are highly misunderstood. I'll give you an example of my story. This took place a year before, around October and November, around the same period. I was my class topper. No flex. I am very grounded, trust me. So my classmates made this guy, I wouldn't say a failure, but was a slow learner to sit with me and asked me to solve his doubts and help him with his works and studies. Okay. And we were a terrific pair. By terrific, I mean very bad. We were literal oxymorons. He had his mouth from this year to this year, and I had my mouth zipped most of the day. He would ask me some doubts time to time, and I will clear them and go back to being my usual self. That is, being silent. And I don't know, on one random day, this guy was like, "Hey, Trilokesh, எதுக்குடா சைலண்டாவே இருக்க? பேசுடா, asshole மாதிரி பிஹேவ் பண்ணாத, ஓகேவா?" And I stared him dead in the eye for 3 seconds straight and said, "Bro, நான் asshole இல்ல, introvert. இப்படிதான் இருப்பேன். Adjust பண்ணிக்கோ." Remember, guys, asking an introvert to open up is as rude as asking an extrovert to shut up. The funny thing about introverts is that once they feel comfortable with you, they can be the most fun people to be around. It's like a secret they feel comfortable sharing with you. Except the secret is their own personality. You would know this if you have an introverted friend. You would have first discovered that power creature. The scene would have been like this. "Bro, you're my friend." Oh, okay. Friend. At initial days, they would have seemed timid and shy. But as days passed by, they would lift the dreaded facade. They would become as talkative that you would be like, oh my God, bro, shut the fuck up. Why are you talking so much? Just catch a break. Introverts might seem antisocial, but they are extremely outgoing once you get to know them. We are not antisocial. We are just selectively social. Being quiet is the power of introverts in a world which can't stop talking. And for this case, introverts have an unfair advantage over extroverts. Introverts are innately highly observant, very good listeners, highly empathetic, and are always self-conscious and aware of their surroundings. Every quality of a good leader, don't you think? The basic difference between an extrovert and an introvert is that extroverts energize themselves by being around people. They excel in crowd settings. They kind of recharge their battery by being around people. While on the other hand, introverts like to be within themselves. They find their lone time peace. They find their serene and divine as silence. They indulge into self-introspection and self-reflection in this time. While this might also lead to overthinking, this is where they find most of themselves, right? But albeit, either of the extremes is not possible, in my opinion at least. Because if a person says they are an hardcore introvert, they're complete extreme introverts or complete extreme extroverts, they don't belong into overworlds. I'm sorry, but they belong to asylum, right? And I have these three friends. My neighbor Elon Musk, my friend Mark Iceberg, my uncle Puff Jesus. I noticed they all have one thing in common, they're all introverts. They have the power of initiative. They act what they think, then talk what they think. Now, introversion poses this dichotomy of having friends. On one hand, having less friends might seem advantageous, lucrative, beneficial. But on the other hand, having less friends might seem disadvantageous for obvious reasons, of course, because friends equals fun, and fun equals happiness, and happiness equals success, and success equals, again, happiness. It's all an never-ending cycle. What am I doing? And anyways, on the other hand, having less friends might seem beneficial because let's address the elephant in the room. We all have that one friend who calls us at dot 6 p.m. in the evening. And when they hang up their phone, you see the clock, 9 p.m. And you be like, dundo, waste of time. Because of this, having less friends means less distraction. And this is why you see a lot of introverts being academic scholars, being class toppers, school toppers. I am one of them. No flex. Excuse me? You're judging me? Jeez, I'm repulsed. Quiet people have the loudest minds. And to my fellow introverts out there like me, introversion is not a disease to be cured. Rather, it's a personality trait better than any other. I breathe solitude, and I am proud to be an introvert, and so should you. I live in my own world, but don't worry, people actually know me here, and they sure do like me here. Toastmaster of the day, where do you live?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Trilogis. I live in my own world. After listening to your speech, I don't believe you are introvert. So let us give a round of applause to all three speakers who did phenomenal work. Timer, all speakers are qualified. Just say qualified or not.
There are 2 disqualifications.
Okay. Okay, who are they?
Yeah, one second. Yeah, Toastmaster Vikram Ashokan and Toastmaster Trilokesh.
Okay, then winner is Toastmaster Sampath Savarajan. Okay, thank you so much. Before we moving into the table topic session, I'd like to share this. You may ask if you are in an angry situation, how we can change that feeling into gratitude. So I like to give one example, one scenario. Just imagine நீங்க இப்பதான் ஒரு புதுசா ஒரு கார் BMW காரை வந்துட்டு ஷோரூம்ல இருந்து எடுத்துட்டு அப்படியே வரீங்க. அப்படியே வந்துட்டு இருக்க நேரத்துல ஒரு பைக் காரை வந்துட்டு சட்டுன்னு இடிச்சிட்டான். அப்ப அத பார்த்த உடனே உங்களுக்கு என்ன ஒரு உணர்ச்சி வரும்னா, அவன் சட்டைய பிடிச்சு, "டேய் எப்புட்றா நீ என் கார இடிக்கலாம்?" அப்படின்னு நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு எமோஷன் வரும். ஸோ அந்த கோவத்துல நம்ம என்ன பண்ணுவோம், அவன அடிக்கும் கூட குடுத்துருவோம். 2, 3 அடி. அதுல மூஞ்சில ரத்தம் வேற வர ஆரம்பிச்சுரும். அப்ப அந்த சமயத்துல நம்மள சுத்தி இருக்கிற நம்மள சுத்தி மக்கள்லாம் வர ஆரம்பிச்சுருவாங்க. அப்போ என்னதான் அவன் தப்பு பண்ணியிருந்தாலும், நம்மள தான் வந்துட்டு வில்லனா பார்ப்பாங்க. அவன் என்னதான் உன்ன இடிச்சிருந்தாலும், "நீ எதுக்கு அவன அடிச்ச? நீ பண்ணது தப்பு" அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அதுக்கு பதிலா நாம இப்படி கூட செஞ்சிருக்கலாம். அவன் இடிச்ச நேரத்துல நம்ம வந்துட்டு கொஞ்சம் நிதானமா, இந்த தருணத்துல நம்ம இடிச்சத மாத்த முடியாது. நம்ம ஒரு நிமிஷம் டீப் பிரீத் எடுத்து, நம்மளுடைய புடிச்ச கடவுள வேண்டிக்கலாம். "அப்பனே முருகா, நல்ல வேளை எங்கள காப்பாத்திட்ட. காரோட போச்சு. இந்த சேதம் வந்துட்டு காரோட போச்சே தவிர எங்க குடும்பத்துக்கு ஒண்ணும் ஆகல." அப்படின்னு நம்ம ஒரு நன்றி உணர்வோடு இருந்தோம்னா, அந்த நேரத்துல நம்ம ரொம்ப அமைதியா இருப்போம். அந்த இடத்துல நம்ம கோவப்பட மாட்டோம். கோவம் வரலன்னா, நம்மளுடைய பிஹேவியர் வேற மாரி இருக்கும். அப்ப அந்த இடத்துல நாம நல்லா காமா பிஹேவ் பண்ணுவோம். அப்ப நாம என்ன பண்ணுவோம்னா, ஒண்ணு இந்த காருக்கு இன்சூரன்ஸ் இருந்துச்சுன்னா, இன்சூரன்ஸ் கிளைம் பண்ணுவோம். இல்லன்னா அவன போலீஸ் ஸ்டேஷனுக்கு அனுப்பிச்சு, அங்கிருந்து நம்ம அவங்ககிட்ட இருந்து மணி வாங்கலாம். ஸோ ஐ ஐ ஹோப் இந்த செகண்ட் தான் யூஸ் பண்ணணும்னு நான் நினைக்கிறேன். ஏன்னா இந்த கிராட்டிட்யூட் யூஸ் பண்ணா நம்ம வந்துட்டு ஒரு எந்த ஒரு சிச்சுவேஷனையும் நம்மளுக்கு சாதகமா நம்ம அமைச்சுக்க முடியும். அந்த ஆங்கர் மத்த நெகட்டிவ் ஃபீலிங்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்றதுனால நம்ம சிச்சுவேஷன் நமக்கு சாதகமா வராது. நமக்கு பாதகமா தான் வரும் என்று சொல்லிக்கொண்டு நம்மளுடைய அடுத்த பகுதிக்கு செல்வோம். அடுத்த பகுதி திட்டமிட்ட பேச்சு பகுதி. இந்த திட்டமிட்ட பேச்சு பகுதியை நடத்த இருப்பவர் சொல்வேந்தர் அபிநயா. சொல்வேந்தர் அபிநயா, உங்களிடம் அந்த
திடீர் பேச்சு.
சாரி, திடீர் பேச்சு. சொல்வேந்தர் அபிநயா, உங்களிடம் அந்த கேள்வியை கேட்க மறந்துவிட்டேன். Whom you are grateful for in your life and why? With this, you can start your session.
Okay, so I'm really grateful for my teachers. So that was the first time who just pushed me beyond my comfort zone to come out of my hesitation and everything. So I'm very grateful for my teacher in my life.
Thank you. You can start.
Okay. அனைவருக்கும் மாலை வணக்கம். நான் தொடங்குறதுக்கு முன்னால் ஒரு குரலோட தொடங்க விரும்புகிறேன். ஆக்கம் இழந்தேம் என்று அல்லாவார் ஊக்கம் ஒருவந்தம் கைத்துடையார். இதற்கு அர்த்தம் என்னவென்றால், ஊக்கத்தை செல்வமாக கொண்டவர்கள் எப்பொழுதும் எந்த செல்வம் இல்லாமலும் பிழைத்துக் கொள்வார் என்பதுதான் அர்த்தம். சோ நம்மளுடைய ஊக்கத்தை மேற்படுத்தி கொள்ள ஒரு பகுதியாக உள்ளது திடீர் பேச்சு. திடீர் பேச்சு என்பது நம்மளுடைய திறனை சபை முன் கொண்டு வர கொஞ்சம் கூட தயக்கம் இல்லாமல் நம் சபை முன் கொண்டு வர உதவி செய்கிறது. அதுவும் இந்த தமிழூற்று சொல்வேந்தர் மையத்தில் அனைவரும் ஊக்குவிக்க வல்லவர்களாக உள்ளதால் நாம் தயக்கமின்றி திடீர் பேச்சை மேற்கொள்ள முடியும். இதனுடன் இப்போது நான் கேள்விக்குள் செல்கிறேன். நான் முதல் சொல்வேந்தரான டோஸ்ட்மாஸ்டர் ராதாமணி அழைக்க விரும்புகிறேன். டோஸ்ட்மாஸ்டர் ராதாமணி. Toastmaster Radhamani. Toastmaster Yashma.
Hello.
Okay.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Am I audible, ma'am?
Yeah, you're audible. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Master Radhamani, will give me what abilities that you have that you're grateful for.
abilities. I think I could convince everybody. I could keep my students comfortably. I can give a learning space for them. Then I think I will keep my patience even I have a lot of worries. Hatred, I would avoid hatred. I think these are my abilities.
Okay, Andrew.
Okay.
Next speaker, Toastmaster X1. Toastmaster Yashwant.
Toastmaster our Yashwant guest நினைக்கிறேன் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நீங்க Toastmaster கால் பண்ணிட்டு guest கால் பண்ணுங்க.
Toastmaster Trilokesh K.
Yeah.
Oh, good evening. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, but Trilokesh audio is not clear.
Okay.
Trilokesh, you are not clear. Can you change your device?
I think Abhinay, you can call someone else in the
I'll go,
meantime.
sir. Toastmaster Sampath.
Yes, madam.
Sampath Saurirajan. Your question is, if today is the last day of life, whom do you want to give gratitude? If today is your last day of life, whom do you want to give gratitude?
Very simple. To the God of death, who made today the last day. Tomorrow, I don't have to face another table topic. Tomorrow, I don't have to do an evaluation or moderate panel discussion. Tomorrow, the VP will not catch me. This is to start. There are so many other things outside the world. If only you told me 2-3 days before that today is the last day, I would have borrowed a lot of money from my friends and then said bye-bye. That chance you did not give me. Even then, my credit card has not been paid up till last 1 month. That much I gave. So today being the last day, I should be grateful that the whole thing is finished. You see a lot of philosophers, singers, poets, they all say, oh, this life, what a wretched thing. When will I get liberation? When I will go out from all this bondage? So you are giving me a great boon today, saying today is the last day. So what more a person can ask? To continue having all these troubles or to go to another place where everything is hunky-dory, everything is nice. Go to that place. You don't have to do any work. Just get up in the morning, ask for your bed tea, have it, see some program on the TV, enjoy music, and go for a walk, see everything, and a lot of good time. And the biggest advantage in heaven is you will not meet most of your friends there because all these friends have gone to hell. So in heaven, none of my friends will be there. So that is another advantage. So going for a death day is a great boon. Once you are ready, you are ready. Like Socrates said, when he took the hemlock, I am taking this and you are going to live. We don't know who is better off. I think I'll be better off. Back to the Tati Master.
Okay, that's great. I will go on to the next speaker. Toastmaster Trilokesh, you're available now?
Now I'm audible. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Yeah, fine. Thank God.
Yeah. Okay. How do you want to celebrate your Thanksgiving party?
Thanksgiving party, right? Okay. First of all, Vanakkam. This is a thing that I didn't get to do in my speech because I am not that well versed in Tamil. I am not that fluent in Tamil. So a Thanksgiving party. It's a party that you thank people, like the name suggests, right? I would have these fancy little foods. I'm just kidding. My Thanksgiving party would be very simple. Like what is the reason of a Thanksgiving party? It's to thank people. Why do you need these fancy little foods, parties, DJs? Just an little and grateful thank you is enough. Gather all the people you want to thank and just say thank you. Hold their hands with all your heart. Say thank you for all you have done to me, and I am very grateful for you. And other than that, these foods, partying, all those things, nah, throw it off. I don't want that. So back to you, table topic master Abhinaya.
That's really great. Now I'll call upon the next speaker, Toastmaster Kundavi.
Hello, table topic master.
Yeah. So, are you thankful to live in city and why?
Okay. Am I thankful to live in city?
City and why?
First of all, I'm thankful to be living. Be it city or be it village or be it forest or whatever it is, I'm really thankful for this life and I'm thanking every day. So, right. So, every place is an experience in its own style. I have enjoyed the village life until I got married. So I was thankful for that. Till late I'm thankful to, because my earliest and enjoyable memories were back to the village. Now I am in the city. I'm really grateful because this city has given me opportunities. This has given me so many opportunities for me as a job and for education for my children and for us to flourish in life. And I got the introduction of Toastmasters. Everything happened in this city. So I am thankful for each and every aspect of this. And apart from this, if you think about your life, you get everything, right? Even though the villages are dying for water, they are not having power or anything. In the city, you are having all these amenities. So, yes, city life has given me a lot and it has made me who I am today. So, I'm thankful for that. And thank you so much for giving this opportunity to thank this city.
Wow, that's nice. We'll move on to the next speaker. Toastmaster Venkateshan V.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how can you be thankful for the challenges you have experienced in your life? What did you learn from them? How can you be thankful for the challenges you have experienced in your life? What did you learn from them?
3 weeks back, I did deliver my Managing Difficult Audience project in my Medley Toastmasters Club. After completing the project, my evaluator came on the stage and he said, Venkateshan has given a wonderful speech, but managing difficult audience, I would say he needs to repeat this project because the entire audience were from Medley Toastmasters. I am the president of the club and none of them were interfering or were a difficult audience for me. So he said that Venkat didn't have any challenge from the audience. So he needs to repeat this project. So today I delivered the same project, same speech to a different club, the entirely different audience. And I failed miserably in managing the audience. The same evaluator came on stage. He was there in the audience. He came and said that Venkat has completed his project. It's not the challenge, the fear of challenge, but how you face the challenge gives you the learning and makes you go beyond what you are. So it is what the challenge, the fear of overcoming that challenge. That is the first step which you have to break and you have to move ahead to make a better of you. Thank you.
That is really wonderful. Thank you. We'll move on to the next speaker. Toastmaster Vikram Ashokan. Toastmaster Vikram Ashokan.
Yes, Abhinaya.
Okay, hi. So, what material possessions you are thankful for?
Material possessions I am thankful for.
Yeah.
the material possession I'm thankful for is my laptop. For last 20 years, it has become integral part of my life. And there is a new addition which has transformed from mobile phone. It has become yet another sixth finger in my hand, which is being used for browsing and 50% of whatever I do in my laptop. So the best thing which I am happy about is having a laptop. And recently in last 10 years, it has been my mobile phone. So whatever I'm happy about is my mobile phone and my laptop, provided we have an internet connection. Without that, predominantly, we hardly use those two items. Thank you.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. We'll move on to the next speaker. I'll call upon Bahat Gopinath.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. So, what kind of gratitude made you laugh or smile recently?
Okay. Good evening to all Toastmasters and guests. The gratitude made me to feel and laugh is everywhere, especially in Toastmasters, humor club, and other life incidents. So on. The main thing is, in this club, so many people will share their own life experiences along with some sprinkled humor. This made me to laugh and enjoy for a moment. The same thing I would like to add and try accordingly. Sometimes it may work, sometimes it won't work. And the same thing in the recent humor club I have attended. There, many people shared their own personal experiences in Tamil language. Everyone enjoyed it for a moment and laughed for it. Similarly, I also shared my own experience along with few jokes from the books, whatever I learned, and share it accordingly. So these many things I laughed and enjoyed for every moments. So to conclude, enjoy and live happily. No sorrows. Life is like a flourished flower. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you. With this, I'll move on to the next speaker. I'll call upon Toastmaster Anand.
Yes, Toastmaster Avinaya.
Yeah. So what have others done in your life for which you're thankful for?
Okay. What others has done for my life, what I have thanked for. Yes, absolutely. So I started my journey in pharmaceutical selling, right, almost 2002. I was a slow learner during my school days and college days. I am not that much good in subjects. I never read. My parents often forced me to read. In spite of that, I completely stopped. But during my field work to meet the clients, we wait. At the time, my manager keep on reading some books, good journals. During the waiting time, he has the habit of enhancing the knowledge base. I start imitating. I was just observing, but not consciously. Unconsciously, this all the message enter into my subconscious mind. After some times, what happened? I invested my money in buying lot of books and started reading. I really thanks to my first boss. His name is Manukurian, who has transformed me a lot. Today I'm in higher the ladder because of my boss only. I want to show a lot of gratitude to my boss. Really unmatchable. How a boss has transformed me. See, the children are the mirror image of their parents. Similarly, the boss whose good practice are the best for their subordinates. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Abhinaya, for giving us such a wonderful topic. Over to you.
That's great. Thank you. please confirm I can call more speakers, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. So I'll call Toastmaster Swami.
Yes, Toastmaster.
Hi, good evening. So I want to ask you, have you had an opportunity to help someone recently? How you're grateful for it? Have you had an opportunity to help someone recently? How you're grateful for it?
I would say recently in my company we had workforce reduction. So there were a lot of people who got removed. Some of those of people were very close friends of mine, being in Hyderabad, Chennai, Bangalore, different places. Being with them, talking to them, listening to their feelings and helping them hear, like hearing them cry was very hard part of it for me. But still, hearing to their queries after the 1 hour call or the 2 hour call, their feeling changed a bit. They have felt a little lightened about their feelings. So I think being with them during those tough times, and also I'm helping them for some of the referrals and all. So these things I think I should be there. I should be there with them during this hard time. And I don't know. I might be in one of those times very sooner or anytime later also. So that's the thing I would say. Back to you.
Fine, thank you. That's great. So I'll call upon next speaker, Toastmaster Nagendra Bharati.
Yes, madam.
Yeah. So good evening. Your topic is one kind or thoughtful thing a stranger did to you, for which you're grateful for. One kind or thoughtful thing a stranger did to you, for which you're grateful for.
Thank you, Table Topic Master Abhinaya. One great thing which a stranger did to me, for which I am grateful to him. I would say one grateful thing which did to me was by my granddaughter. She was very affectionate to me. When I was not well, she used to sit beside me and say a lot of affectionate words and bring a lot of confidence into my mind. This type of great thing, which I had never expected from her, because she is only 10 years old. I had never expected this type of maturity in her words and in her affection towards me. This made me very, very grateful to her. Not only through words, but also through deeds. By getting a special food for me, which is my favorite, when I was very much dull and when I was very much worried about something, she ordered some Starbucks coffee and she ordered some good food for me and give it to me and say that, don't worry, Grandpa, this is all in the life. We will come up. Don't worry about all your problems mentally and physically. These type of small acts which made me show a lot of gratitude to my granddaughter. This is what I feel very much. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Timer, please confirm. I have time to call 2 more speakers.
Yes, you can.
Okay, right. Thank you. So I will call Toastmaster Raja Balaji.
Yes, Toastmaster.
Yeah. So this question is spontaneous based on your speech. So how you will be thankful for people who make you angry and why?
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. Actually, most of the times I won't get angry. Sometimes only I will get angry because I will make myself calm. That's why I'm doing some meditation practice. I'm going to that spiritual places. So whatever the things throws at me, I will make lemon. If life throws at the lemon, I will make a lemonade. I won't what is it? I won't get angry first of all. So that is the best thing I want to say, because if you learn something from Buddha, he always say anger is something we are consuming a charcoal and thinking other person will die or some other person will affect, but the, at the end we will only the person who will affected by that anger. So anger is not good. Even Thiruvalluvar saying you should not get anger. And if we just take blood test after you are getting anger, there will be more amount of poison in your blood. It will take more hours to recover from that anger. So it's good to be calm rather than be anger. It's good to be grateful for what we are having. There are many ways to be grateful. There are many ways to be choose many ways to be happy in our life than to be anger. So that's my point of view. Toastmaster Abhinaya, over to you.
Fine. Thank you so much. So the last speaker, I call upon Toastmaster Rahul. Toastmaster Rahul?
Yes, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. Good evening. So
Good evening.
your question is, what is one hobby or interest you're grateful for and why?
Okay. So this is not exactly an hobby or an interest, but right from my childhood, I was very into electronics. So when I was in my fifth or sixth grade, that was exactly the technological revolution that took place in India, while all of us were enabled to get a smartphone. So that is when all my parents also moved from their keypad phones to smartphones. So I have this weird habit of collecting all the gadget boxes. So till now, I have the first box that my grandfather's smartphone. He was the first person to get a smartphone in my house. So till that, from that till now, of my recent phone, I have collected all the like gadget boxes. But like when I was reading articles online, there was a small viewpoint that you should never be attached to materialistic things, and all those what I've been doing is exactly is that. So I started feeling bad about that. Then one fine day, what I did was I like threw away all the boxes. So I still don't know whether what I was doing was right or wrong. But yeah, I at that time when I was collecting, it was very interesting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you everyone for giving a wonderful answer and just for this thing. With this, I'll thank everyone in this club and I'll hand over the control to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master, for conducting that wonderful session. Was all around theme. Wonderful. Timer, please text me for not qualified speakers and for the qualified speakers in WhatsApp. I will launch poll. With this, we're moving to the next session. Having talking about the gratitude, and most of the times you are not grateful for what we have, right? So let's take this moment and shall we count the blessings of what we have? So just take pen and paper, write down 5 things you are grateful for your life and say thank you with your feeling. Okay. Sometimes you will have that Ananda Kanir also. It's no problem. You can express that. So just take your pen and paper. If you don't have pen and paper, you use your mobile phone. In a note, you can do that. Timer after 1.5 minutes, please indicate us. Thank you so much, Timer. So thank you so much for your cooperation, friends. With this, now we are moving to the evaluation segment. Now I'd like to call our general evaluator to conduct this evaluation segment. Over to you, Toastmaster Anand.
Yes. Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day, for giving a wonderful session on gratitude. Now, let us move on to the third item of the agenda, that is the evaluation. As the Clenbank in 1 Minute Manager, he says that feedback is the breakfast of the champion. So now the evaluators are going to give the constructive feedback for the prepared speakers. First, I would like to invite Toastmaster Nagendra Bharati to evaluate Toastmaster DTM Sambat sir. Toastmaster Nagendra Bharati is a retired techno-functional manager, and his aspiration is to become a speaker and writer in English as well as in Tamil. Over to you, Toastmaster Nagendra Bharati.
Thank you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Anand. Let me first of all show my gratitude to the panel moderator and the panelists by expressing my thanks for letting me know deep about the pathway to get a lot of insight into the pathway. Let me analyze his speech on how he applied his skills as a public speaker and as a leader to facilitate the panel discussion from three perspectives. First, choice of the title. Second, choice of the panelists. And third, moderation of the discussion. Choice of the title, Pathway Insights. As our DTM Sambat Saurirajan has mentioned in his discussion that even for icebreaker speech, he gives the speech differently based on the pathway. If it is a communication related pathway or if it is a leadership related pathway, he modifies that speech according to that pathway. This is also very much evident in this panel discussion. He has moderated the discussion in such a way so that it is very much applicable to the pathway he has chosen, visionary communication. Insights into pathways, what else is there other than the visionary communication, right? That was a very good selection of the title. Then coming to the selection of the panelists, I could see Toastmaster Venkatesan, Toastmaster Bhagat, Toastmaster Kundavi. He has chosen the best communicator as well as leaders in our Toastmasters organization in Tamil Nadu so that they can give a lot of insight into the pathways. So that selection was also very well done, DTM Sambat Saurirajan sir. And coming to the moderation, I could see that he has connected from that subject to question and answer to problems to solutions to, and then last one point. Like that, he has organized the discussion in such a way that we get a lot of insight into the pathway. Not only that, wherever there is a small gap, he get into that and he put that gap, he filled that gap. For example, how he filled that gap relating to peers interview, how he filled the gap relating to contest preparation, how he filled the gap relating to evaluation and mentorship roles. So all these things made us to have a lot of insight into the pathway. We have to be very, very thankful to him. Coming to recommendation, I would say that at one point of time, Toastmaster Venkatesan said there is something going on to reorganize the pathway. Our DTM, Sambat Saurirajan, must also be knowing about those details. Maybe if he had added those points also on how this pathway is making more effective, to make it more effective than CC, it would have been more helpful for us. Overall, it is a great educational session. Thank you. Over to you.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Nagendra Bharati. Now let me call upon Toastmaster Swaminathan to evaluate Toastmasters Vikram's speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Swaminathan.
அனைத்து சொல்வேந்தர்களுக்கும் விருந்தினர்களுக்கும் வணக்கம். சொல்வேந்தர் விக்ரம் அசோகன் அவர்களே, சமூக ஊடகம் குறித்த வரலாறு இன்றைக்கு எப்படி உள்ளது, வருங்காலம் எப்படி உள்ளது, இந்த தலைப்பை எடுத்துக்கொண்டு மிக அழகாக காண்பிக்கை மென்பொருளை வைத்து பிரசன்டேஷன் சாஃப்ட்வேரை வைத்து எங்களுக்கு ஒரு மிக அழகான பேச்சை வழங்கினீர்கள். முதலில் என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்கள். நான் உங்கள் பேச்சில் சிறப்பானதாக உணர்ந்த 4 விடயங்கள் இதோ. முதலில் உங்களுடைய துவக்கம். அனைவரும் ஆரம்பிக்கும் பொழுது அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம், என்னுடைய பெயர் அல்லது நான் பேச போறது என்பதை முதலில் கூறிவிடுவார்கள். ஆனால் நீங்கள் இந்த முதல் 10 முதல் 30 வினாடிகள் ஒரு பேச்சிற்கு மிகவும் முக்கியம். நீங்கள் அதை ஒரு கதையை சொல்லி துவங்கினீர்கள். இது மிகவும் சிறப்பாக அமைந்திருந்தது. அதை முடித்தவுடன் உங்கள் திரையில் ஒரு படத்துடன் கேள்வியுடன் ஆரம்பித்தீர்கள். இது இரண்டுமே மிக சிறப்பான துவக்கம். வாழ்த்துக்கள். இரண்டாவதாக நீங்கள் வழங்கிய விதம், உங்கள் பேச்சினுடைய உள்ளடக்கத்தை எப்படி வரிசைப்படுத்தினீர்கள். முதலில் சமூக ஊடகம் என்றால் சமூகம் கூட்டல் ஊடகம், அதன் விரிவாக்கம் என்ன, அதன் பிறகு பல புள்ளி விவரங்கள், நீங்கள் வைத்த தலைப்பிற்கு ஏற்றது போல் நேற்று இன்று நாளை, வரலாறு இன்று எப்படி உள்ளது நாளை எப்படி இருக்கும், இந்த வரிசைப்படுத்திய விதமும் மிக சிறப்பாக இருந்தது. மூன்றாவது விடயம் எனக்கு மிகவும் பிடித்திருந்தது. நீங்கள் பல தமிழ் சொற்களை இங்கு அனைவருக்கும் அறிமுகப்படுத்தினீர்கள். காண்பிக்கை மென்பொருள் சார்ந்த, சமூக ஊடகம் சார்ந்த பல மென்பொருட்கள். நீங்கள் சமூக ஊடகம் குறித்த ஒரு சொற்களஞ்சியமே நீங்கள் புலனக்குழுவில் போடலாம். பல சொற்கள் நீங்கள் இன்று பயன்படுத்தினீர்கள். மிக்க நன்றி. உங்கள் பேச்சில் இன்னும் சிறப்பாக இருந்திருக்க வேண்டியது என்று நான் கருதும் 3 விடயங்கள் இது. முதலில் சமூக ஊடக வரலாறு என்ற ஒரு திரையை பகிர்ந்தீர்கள். அதில் பல தகவல்கள் இருந்தது. காண்பிக்கை மென்பொருளை பயன்படுத்தும் பொழுது ஒரு திரையில் எவ்வளவு தகவல் பயன்படுத்தினால் அது மற்றவர்களுக்கு சிறப்பாக கொண்டு போய் சேரும் என்பதற்கான பல வழிமுறைகள், வழிகாட்டுதல்கள் இருக்கின்றன. அதன்படி பார்த்தால் அந்த ஒரு திரையில் பல வரலாறு, ஒவ்வொரு ஆண்டு குறித்தும் பல்வேறு செய்திகள் இருந்தது. அது எங்களுக்கு எளிதில் புரிவதற்கு சிரமமாக இருந்தது. அதை தவிர்த்திருக்கலாம். முதல் விடயம். இரண்டாவதாக, நீங்கள் அந்த மென்பொருளை இன்னும் சிறப்பாக பயன்படுத்துவதற்கு அது உங்கள் முழு திரையையும் பகிர்ந்திருந்தால் அது மேலும் உங்கள் பேச்சிற்கு வலுப்படுத்தி இருக்கும். அதை நீங்கள் செய்யலாம் என்று பரிந்துரைக்கிறேன். மூன்றாவதாக, பேச்சின் வேகத்தை சிறிது குறைத்திருந்தால் அது உங்கள் பேச்சை இன்னும் வலுப்படுத்தி இருக்கும். சிறிது வேகமாக இருந்ததாகவும், அது மட்டுமல்லாமல் ஆரம்பத்தில் அந்த கூறிய கதையின் முடிவு அந்த கதை முடிக்கப்படாமல் இருந்தது போல் இருந்தது. அல்லது அந்த வேகத்தினால் நான் தவற விட்டு விட்டேனா என்று தெரியவில்லை. அந்த வேகத்தையும் குறைத்துக் கொண்டு அந்த தொடக்கத்தில் கேள்வி கேட்டதற்கான பதில் என்னவென்பதையும் முடித்திருந்தால் இன்னும் சிறப்பாக இருந்திருக்கும். நான்காவது, நீங்கள் பேச்சின் உள்ளடக்கத்தை உள்ள செய்திகளை திரையிலும் பகிர்ந்து விட்டு அதை அப்படியே சில இடங்களில் படிப்பது போல் இருந்தது. அதை தவிர்த்திருக்கலாம். ஏனால் காண்பிக்கை மென்பொருளில் நீங்கள் அதிக படங்களையும் மற்ற செய்திகளையும் குறைந்த தகவலை பயன்படுத்தி எப்படி சிறப்பாக அந்த தகவலை மற்றவர்களுக்கு தெரியப்படுத்துவது, அதுதான் இந்த மென்பொருளை நம் பேச்சிற்கு மேம்படுத்துவதற்கான வழி. அதை நீங்கள் செய்திருக்கலாம். மொத்தத்தில் எப்படி நம்முடைய சமூக ஊடகம் நம் வாழ்வில் பெரும் இடம் பிடித்திருக்கிறது என்பதை மிக அழகாக புள்ளி விவரங்களுடன் கூறினீர்கள். இந்த சிறு சிறு மென்பொருள் சார்ந்த விஷயங்களில் மேம்படுத்தினால் இன்னும் உங்கள் பேச்சு சிறப்பாக இருக்கும். மேடை பொது மதிப்பீட்டாளர் அவர்கள்.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Swaminathan, for your constructive feedback. Now let me call upon Toastmaster Rahul to evaluate a Toastmaster tri-location speech. Toastmaster Rahul, he is currently pursuing a third-year CSC degree in White Vellore, and earlier he was a Gavel Club member. Gavel Club has fueled our interest in public speaking. Happy to be back in TMI family. Over to you, Toastmaster Rahul.
Thank you, General Evaluator. I feel you, my brother Toastmaster Trilokesh. I have been in your same shoes in my school days. Let me start with the positives. Right off the basic. Thank you so much for opting to stand up and speak. This is a same feedback I have been giving to all my previous speakers. When we join in online mode, only when you stand up and talk, you can bless us with your body language. Kudos for you for that. And moving on to your content, you chose a very content-oriented speech, and the title had a surprise element launching to your speech. So what I really liked about the content is that you added your personal story into the content, which reduced the gap between you and the audience. And also, the tinge of humor that was evident throughout your speech, both in content-wise and in delivery aspect, was very commendable. What is more important than content is how you deliver it. And coming to your body language, your gestures were just perfect. You had close body gestures, you had open body gestures, and once you did both, you came back to the neutral position. That is very commendable for a speaker, and it will not show any artificial movements to the audience. I also really like the character-based storytelling. When you had emoted between two of your friends, you moved to the left and right while talking about different friends and you. That is very great. And coming to the negatives or enhancements, as I like to call it, on the delivery aspect, while your gestures were perfect, your facial experiments need a bit of improvement. To be precise, your face was tilted at the same angle throughout your speech. So the eye contact was not much visible. So I would like to give a small suggestion. When you're joining online, please look at the two ends of your laptop like this and this, so that it will be better for the audience to prove your eye contact. And please start emoting with your face with a small smile. For example, you had the word, I got the first rank in my class, not flexing. You could have been like, I got my first rank in my class, not flexing. So if you start emoting with your face, it will be much better for the audience to grasp in the content. And the second thing is incorporating of pauses. Pauses generally give a small surprise. So when you incorporate pauses, audience will be drawn in to your speech. And finally, while I know it is purely due to your emotional connect with your speech, kindly avoid the usage of undiplomatic words in a forum like Toastmasters, which may not be appreciated by all. To summarize, great content. Thank you for speaking up in a standing position. Great gestures, great character-based storytelling. Please improve your facial expressions and your incorporate pauses for an unbeatable speech. Toastmaster Trilocase, believe when I say this. Please do not worry. You are beautiful in your perfect world. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rahul, for your constructive feedback. Now let us go to the report session. Now let me call upon a timer, Prisha, to give your timer report.
Yeah, 1 second. Let me share my screen.
Yes.
Okay, so these are the timer reports. I hope you can see my screen. For the prepared speech session, the first prepared speech, totally they took 34 minutes and it's qualified. Toastmaster Venkatesan took, at the first round, Toastmaster Venkatesan took 3 minutes 19 seconds. Toastmaster Bahet took 3 minutes. Toastmaster Kundave took 3 minutes 15 seconds. And in the second round, overall, it went for 13 minutes. And in third round, DTM Sampath sir took 7 minutes and it's overall 34 minutes. In the prepared speech session, Toastmaster Vikram Ashokan took 8 minutes. He's disqualified. And Toastmaster Trilokesh took 7 minutes 40 seconds, which is also disqualified. And table topic session, Radha Mani, I think she's a guest. She took like 30 seconds. And then DTM Sampath took 2 minutes. Toastmaster Trilokesh took 1 minute 10 seconds. And Toastmaster Kundavai took 1 minute 11 seconds. Toastmaster Venkatesan took 1 minute 26 seconds. Toastmaster Vikram Ashokan took 1 minute 10 seconds. Toastmaster Bahet took 1 minute 30 seconds. Toastmaster Anand took 1 minute 31 seconds. And Toastmaster Swaminathan took 1 minute 3 seconds. Toastmaster Nagendra Bharati took 1 minute 40 seconds. Toastmaster Raja Balaji took 1 minute 16 seconds. Toastmaster Rahul took 1 minute 14 seconds. An evaluation round, Toastmaster Nagendra Bharati took 3 minutes 60 seconds. And Toastmaster Swaminathan took 3 minutes 44 seconds, which is kind of disqualified. And Toastmaster Rahul took 3 minutes 44 seconds, which is also beyond time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, timer, Prisha. Now, as a general evaluator, I will give my general evaluation report. The meeting started on time. The context setting was done by our surgeon at arms, Toastmaster Vikram. Also, he set the ground rules for the today's meeting. Then he has handed over the floor to the presiding officer. The presiding officer has opened the meeting, and he has discussed on the various facts on the learning. That was completely interesting. He has completely engaged by giving the lot of facts on learning, how much percentage of the learning take place. Then he has introduced the Toastmaster of the day. The Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Raja Balaji, he has introduced the theme of the day, gratitude. So see, it was a highly engaging session. He has completely engaged throughout he has given a lot of scientific fact, how to change our negative behavior into a constructive manner, how to change the inappropriate behavior in a right manner. And also he has given some of the activity, pen and paper activity, by showing our gratitude. That was completely engaging. So he has engaged each and every Toastmasters. That was fantastic. And second, coming to the table topics, it was amazing. Whatever the topics Toastmaster Abhinay has given, it was completely aligned with the theme of the day. So each and every speakers were enjoyed while delivering their table topic speech. And the prepared speech was so fabulous, and the panel discussion was amazing. It got each and every Toastmasters has got a lot of insight on this panel discussion, I'm sure. And coming to the evaluation session, that was amazing. So coming to the suggestion for improvement, all right. Today we don't have the grammarian as well as the accountant. So due to some time constraints. So as during this emergency situation, even the Toastmaster of the day, he can also take a role. He can introduce the word of the day, which is similar to gratitude, so that everyone has taken some new word, learned a new word, and he has used that during the meeting. So that was one suggestion. And second thing, while giving the report, two of them as not qualified. All right. So avoid using such words. Two of them have exceeded that time. So let us reframe the word in a positive manner. That would be highly appreciable. Apart from that, the meeting went on very well. My heartfelt thanks to Toastmaster TMOD, Toastmaster Raja Balaji. He was doing the multi-role as a TMOD. Also, he was launching the poll. So really, it is a tough situation. So it was fabulous. Thank you very much for giving me as a role of TMOD. As a general evaluator. Now I'm handovering the session to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Raja Balaji. Toastmaster Raja Balaji. I think Toastmaster Raja Balaji is not there. Let me call. Just give me a moment. Toastmaster Raja Balaji is facing some network challenge. So now I'm passing my podium to our presiding officer. I request presiding officer DTM's Sampath sir, please take over the meeting.
Thank you very much. I hope Raja will join because he has got the voting results also. Meanwhile, let us have feedback from the guests. Toastmaster Abhinaya, your quick feedback.
Oh, hi, good evening. So it is a very good experience to speak in Tamil and English because I am from Tamil Nadu. I born and brought up in Madurai. I somehow accidentally been switched to always English elocution and all those things by teachers. But I really very curious and I felt allowed the experience to be here. It was very nice.
Feedback about this meeting.
Yeah, and this meeting, this is what I felt very good, being bilingual. And again, the panel discussion was very good, even if it is online. that was very nice. And the TM Modi, the way they handled and the guest, it was very good. And that's what I like about organization of this meeting.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Swami.
இன்றைய கூட்டம் ரொம்ப சிறப்பா இருந்தது. நினைவு சொல்ல சம்பத் அவர்களே, குறிப்பாக இந்த பேனல் டிஸ்கஷன் அங்கம் வந்து ரொம்ப சிறப்பா இருந்தது. இது பலமுறை வந்திருக்கேன். இன்றைய கூட்டத்துல அனைவரும் நிகழ்நிலையில இருக்கிறது எனக்கு இதுதான் முதல் தடவை. தமிழூற்று, மிக்க நன்றி. இன்னைக்கு சிறப்பாக இருந்தது.
Thank you, Toastmaster Trilokesh.
Yeah, I joined this meeting at around 4:40, and the only person in the meeting was Toastmaster Raja. I was like, "Hi, audio check and all." His voice, the first moment, it just hit home, right? And then other people joined, and felt very, very friendly, felt very interpersonal. You know why? It's because of the language Tamil. This integrates everyone as a friendly vibe, interpersonal rapport situation. And one feedback that I would give is having an R counter, because as important as a timer is, I feel like R counter is as much important as a timer, because R counter makes you aware of what you are not good at. Your words, use of words, filler words like so ah. So that is one of the things that I would like for this meeting to have. And also,
Thank you. Actually, it's very rarely that we don't have those roles. Today is one of the rare things. Actually.
And also, I think I'll be a constant face in this club after this meeting. I will talk with the VP after. Thank you.
Thank you.
Back to
Toastmaster Rahul.
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். ஸோ லைக் ஐ டேக் திஸ் ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி டாக் இன் தமிழ். ஸோ லைக் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இந்த பேனல் டிஸ்கஷன்ன்ற கான்செப்ட் வந்து எனக்கு ரொம்ப புதுசா இருந்தது. ஆஸ் அ நியூ டோஸ்ட் மாஸ்டர் ரொம்ப இனோவேட்டிவா இருந்தது. நான் எப்பவுமே லைக் 5 to 7 மினிட்ஸ் ஸ்பீச்சுக்கே ரொம்ப கஷ்டப்படும் போது ஒரு 30 to 32 மினிட்ஸ் ஸ்பீச் எப்படி கண்டக்ட் பண்றதுன்னு பார்க்க ரொம்ப லைக் அற்புதமா இருந்தது. ஆஸ் யூஷுவல் தமிழ் ஸ்பீச்சஸ் கேட்கறதுக்கு இட் வாஸ் வெரி ப்ளீசிங், ரொம்ப நல்லா இருந்தது. ஐ டெஃபினெட்லி பி பேக் சூன். நன்றி.
There are many projects in level 4 and level 5 having 20 minutes, 25 minutes type of duration. You will get very good experience when you come to them. Then who is remaining? Toastmaster Prisha.
Hi, இது என்னோட ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் லைக் இந்த மாதிரி bilingual Toastmasters கிளப் இருக்குன்னு தெரிய வருது. அண்ட் ராஜா பாலாஜி சார் வந்து டைமர் ஓடிருக்கும் போது ஓகே ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு எப்படி இருக்குன்னு பார்ப்போம், இந்த மாதிரி கிளப்ஸ்லாம் எப்படி போகுதுன்னு பார்ப்போம் தான் நான் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டோட வந்தேன். அண்ட் தென் பேனல் செஷன் வந்து ரொம்பவே லைக் இன்ட்ரெஸ்டிங்கா இருந்தது. இந்த மாதிரி பேனல் செஷன் நான் இங்கே திஸ் இஸ் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் டைம் தட் ஐம் அட்டெண்டிங். அண்ட் தி தமிழ் presentation, the Tamil speeches are very quite interesting to me, and hope I'll attend the meeting in the future meetings as well. Thank you.
Most welcome. Thank you. Now Toastmaster Tamil Shelvi will take over and complete the TMOD role.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Sambat Svarajan, for that you can matching that gap. Sorry, I had some network issues. To conclude my theme, I like to summarize my theme. The gratitude is not an attitude; it's all about nandri unarvu. It's about our feelings. So gratitude is a very good feeling, and it's a very positive vibration. It's a higher level. It is a higher level frequency, if you want to say. And always do count your blessings rather than I think about எனக்கு என்ன இல்ல, like that. So to conclude my speech, be grateful for what you have. And I want to relaunch the TT poll, because Anand and Nahendra Bharati was qualified. I thought that was 2 minutes above, so I will relaunch the poll. Just give me 1 minute. please do vote for best TD speaker. Thank you. So results அறிவிச்சிடலாமா? Okay. The best table topic speaker சம்பத் சௌரராஜன் ஐயா, வாழ்த்துக்கள். The best prepared speaker போட்டியின்றி தேர்ந்தெடுக்கப்பட்டார் சொல்வேந்தர் சம்பத் சௌரராஜன், வாழ்த்துக்கள். Best evaluator Toastmaster ராகுல், வாழ்த்துக்கள். And best main role player myself Toastmaster Raja Balaji, congratulations. With this I adjourn this meeting 323 to next week. இந்த கூட்டத்தை நான் அடுத்த வாரத்திற்கு ஒத்திவைக்கிறேன். Now we can stop the recording and we can have discussion